Imagine an empire so vast that it stretched from the deserts of Africa to the icy frontiers of Britain. Roads, aqueducts, armies, wealth, Rome had it all, and yet it collapsed, not in a single day, not in a single battle, but through a slow unraveling that shocked the world. So, what really happened? Why did the greatest empire in history crumble into dust? Stay with me, because the truth is far more dramatic than you were ever taught. Rome wasn't just powerful, it was unstoppable. Legions marched across continents, crushing kingdoms, absorbing cultures. At its peak, Rome ruled over 70 million people, nearly a fifth of the world's population. Its cities glowed with marble, its arenas thundered with cheers, and its wealth flowed in endless rivers of gold. But inside this unstoppable machine, cracks were already forming. Power makes enemies. Rome's borders stretched thousands of miles, but every mile needed soldiers, money, and loyalty. The empire became like a massive lion, strong, yes, but starving, and too large to move quickly. To keep it alive, emperors raised taxes, drained the treasury, and forced ordinary citizens into endless wars. Meanwhile, corruption spread. Senators lined their pockets, generals fought for power, and emperors came and went, sometimes murdered in their own palaces. The world began to whisper, Rome is strong outside, but weak inside. And then the storm came. From the cold forests of the north, Germanic tribes pressed against Roman borders. The Goths, the Vandals, the Franks, hungry for land, desperate for survival, and no longer afraid of Rome's legendary legions. In 410 AD, the unthinkable happened. Alaric and his Visigoth warriors stormed the gates of Rome itself. The Eternal City was sacked, its treasures looted, its streets burned, its people enslaved. The world gasped. How could the mighty Rome be humbled like this? But the worst was still to come. In the years that followed, more waves of invaders struck. Vandals from Africa, Huns from the east, even former allies who turned on the empire. Rome tried to fight back. Emperors begged for loyalty. Generals raised armies. But by then, the empire was bleeding too heavily. By 476 AD, the last Roman emperor in the West, Romulus Augustulus, was dethroned by a barbarian warlord named Odoacer. And just like that, the Western Roman Empire was gone. 1,000 years of glory, erased. But here's the twist. Rome didn't fall because of a single battle. It fell because of everything combined: corruption, greed, economic collapse, endless wars, foreign invasions, and a system too heavy to hold itself up. Rome rotted from within. And then the world around it pushed it over the edge. The fall of Rome wasn't just the end of an empire, it was the birth of a new world. From its ruins rose the kingdoms of Europe, the seeds of the Middle Ages, and the foundations of the world we live in today. So the next time you hear about the fall of Rome, remember, it didn't just collapse, it transformed, and its legacy still shapes us. 2,000 years later. If you found this story of Rome's rise and fall fascinating, make sure to subscribe, because history is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered.